Hello everyone, this is lt5000d and I just got finished using my Lotos plasma cutter lt5000 Delta for the first time, and it is an absolute blast. I bought this on eBay, got a really good price on it, and I'd heard some mixed reviews on it, and let me tell you what, I'm extremely happy with it. It was easy to set up. Really all I had to do was hook up the air from my compressor and put a plug, 220 plug on the side of it, because that's what I decided to use, 220 instead of 110. It'll run on both. Only problems I had in the process was that the air regulator filter that they provided was just terribly leaky. I tightened everything. I used Teflon tape, and I just could not stop the leaks. Luckily, my local Home Depot actually had a regulator with the gauge that I got for a few bucks, and I plugged that in and I'm good to go. Now, it doesn't have a filter on it, but the air coming out of my compressor is already filtered. And I've got a water separator there too, so I wasn't too much worried about that. As far as a plug, I picked that up at Home Depot too. Just your basic universal plug. It's in the electrical department at Home Depot. Cost about 15 bucks. As you can see, those blades on it there, they can be configured a bunch of different ways. So don't be confused if you see it on the box configured differently. It's real easy to use, and I'll even show you the box. This is the box for the unit I got. 3050 amp dual power plug, and it works like a charm. And what I did today was I started off with some very thin like 24, 22 gauge sheet metal, and I mean, it cut through that so fast I almost didn't even have control over it. Then I went with some 14 gauge. You can see the red metal down there. That's 14 gauge. Same thing, cut through that like a breeze. And as a matter of fact, it's coated, and this particular plasma cutter was only designed to cut through clean steel, and it cut through that red steel like nobody's business, so I'm pretty happy about that. I then graduated to some square tubing, 1/8 inch thick, cut through that sucker, no problems, didn't even think about it. Okay, my next piece was a piece of 3/8 inch steel. This is a better picture up here, right there. And it cut all the way through that, although I will admit it didn't. The piece didn't fall off. I had to grab it with a pair of pliers and pull it off. But it cut through that like nobody's business. The last thing I cut through was a piece of 3/4 inch rebar. This is heavy-duty rebar, weldable rebar with the W stamped on it, and we cut through there with 2 passes. And I'll tell you what, I can't tell you as a durability. This is the first day that I used it, but I did hook that sucker up and burnt some metal, and it cut very well. So I'm looking forward to using it. It'll be great, hopefully, for cutting out the rotten floorboards in my El Camino over here, which I intend to get doing real soon. So anyway, that's the scoop on the Lotos lt5000d plasma cutter. If there's an update, if I have a problem, or if it continues to work well here in a couple of months, I'll update it again. But that's all I got for now. Take care. Bye.